Hi, you're watching Mute Pop-Up Live Music Broadcast, and today we have your guest, Katrin+Koomla, with her friend Marianne. They're writing music together, and tell us more about what music are you writing and what's actually is the reason for you to write a music.
Um, I'm composing music in electronic music. Using harp and my vocals for creating the soundscape. And actually, when I play live, I use my harp and keyboards and vocals. And my friend is playing on the violin, Marianne too. So I sample my vocals and harps and stuff that I do.
For how long are you writing music?
Since I was 16, I started writing like by myself at home. Earphones and keyboards.
Yeah, of
and
course.
I was really influenced by Björk that time, so I was like very into this and
All right.
discovering
I got it.
new stuff and sounds, and like it's like a huge range of sounds. So I just mixed it all the time, like started on Cubase, and then when I was 20, I switched it to Ableton Live. Yeah, and then I added harp and acoustic instruments. She plays like since she was like really little kid.
4 years old. I have a classical education, master's degree from the Jerusalem Academy of
Conservatory.
Music. Yeah.
Whoa. How is that like that you started to work together?
She's my friend, and it's like really fun to play music with someone that is a friend, and it's like more
It's a new
colorful,
color.
yeah.
New color.
much more
So,
color.
yeah, the
Ideas,
music
like
that
she has
you're
ideas.
used
She's
to.
like a musician, she's a real musician here.
All right, that's great. It's very interesting. What brought you to mix electric with classical instruments? What brought you to do that?
I really like the mix. It's not that I'm the first one who makes this mix, and it's like it brings warmth into music. Like electronic music is like very cold, and wooden instruments are really warm, so they bring
They're
warmth
alive, yeah,
and
they have
life
soul.
into something like sort of dead, but it's not
That's
really
great,
dead.
yeah.
Electronic music is like you mostly make it on the computer, so it's not difficult. And here you want
Computer is
music, yeah.
easy.
No,
I don't find it easy.
I got what you mean.
You have like buttons, so you click on it and it plays.
I just don't get it why for creating a sound I push a button and now it's not working, and now I need to connect this cable and this cable. No, and the program is not working. Now it is just
Yeah,
one
you have-
sound.
You need like a studio, you need a microphone, you need the person who plays the
Yeah,
instrument.
right. Just set them.
So it's a bit complicated, more complicated, yes.
Of course.
But still, it's like more fun because it's like something like moving, like
So
creating.
let's say if you record violin,
Yes.
do you try to put some of the effects on the violin sound afterwards, or you want to like pure sound of a violin?
It depends what I'm doing, because with her I played the electric violin, so
Alright,
there's
perfect.
lots of effects and delay and then reverb and whatever you feel like do to my violin, she can
She doesn't
manipulate my sound.
I don't want to like put boundaries. I think if someone is open to hear some things, then he's
Yeah,
open.
of course.
So be my guest.
So do you use any old music?
No, I
samples or
create
stuff?
everything by myself. It's like
Yeah,
ah,
yeah,
ah,
yeah.
ah,
Great.
and it's like like this.
Have you got any plans, maybe commercializing your music, doing some projects for people to know about you more? I mean,
You mean like maybe like I really like to work with dancers, like when they use my music. And I have a friend that she's a dancer, and she's like we have like a project together. I really like the like two different worlds connecting together and so on, like with like with art also. I really like when it works, then it works, and it's like it's gonna be a
Right on.
show like with a dancer, with a friend.
So it will be a show.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
With poetry.
With poetry also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
She
nice.
It's
writes
a whole
poetry.
story.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do you have
Just
some
experiment.
straight ideas or any vision of a future music, any vision of what you gonna do next few years?
Vision. I don't know. It's like I'm just experimenting with sounds and I'm just doing, and so it sort of just goes on, and you know it grows, and I don't really think about the future. I think like about
You're not thinking about it. All right, I got it. Right.
Today.
today,
Live today.
right
We're
now.
living today. Thank you so much. We had a date, Katrin+Koomla and her friend Marianne. Marianne Tool.
Tour.
Tool. Marianne Tour. Yeah. And our mute pop-up live broadcast.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
C'est fini, fini pourquoi? Et moi je te laisse.
You're watching New Pop Up Live Music Podcast. Right now, we're in Tel Aviv, in Cinematheque, sitting in library. We want to introduce our guests. It's Anastasia, right?
Anastasia,
And
both ways.
Nir.
נכון.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah.
Our name, Koomla.
Yes, it's an electronic duo called Koomla. Anastasia came with this word and it doesn't exist. We just like the sound, how it...
Koomla, it's a project that doesn't have a specific style. It doesn't have specific language. So we're getting from ambient to techno, and it's very different and colorful, and it's with a lot of improvisation all the time, also in performances, also in our rehearsals all the time. So Koomla, it's like a current. It's like a wave, I think. It's like a wave of changing of music, and it shows how music can be different. And it all depends of emotions, of course.
In
That
which
will-
genre do you create your music?
We do electronic music, fusion of few styles in electronic, ambient
Yeah.
and beat.
Ambient beats, sometimes it's getting to techno, and
Oh.
it's a lot of styles together, and different languages also, like Russian, English, Hebrew.
So you're taking everything and mix it and
Yeah.
creating something
Yeah,
new,
we're
right?
taking everything that feels like.
The
Okay.
fusion is really important to us, to do kind of fusion between electronic and like with a melodic line of
Okay.
singings. I've started very early, I think in 13, started with the guitar and did some rock music and rock bands and finished with singing opera. And in the last years I started with electronic music
Mhm.
and started to learn productions in BPM. And now I play with the Ableton Live and synthesizers and
So the guitar was your first instrument, right?
yeah.
Which one was your?
My first instrument started very early, from age 6. I went to music school, so my main instrument was piano, and also I sang a lot in chorus, ensembles and things like that.
Which artists inspired you to create your music?
I have a lot of diversity artists which that I listen. In the electronic genre, it's more like techno, and Nicolas Jarre I really like, and Christian Loeffler, and Bonobo, and artists that combine electronic with acoustic and like surge the edges of electronic music. But also I listen to a lot of classic music and Israeli music.
I also I listen a lot of music, different styles, different kind of music. Totally, it can be hip hop, hard techno, like terror, or it can be ambient. So, inspiration, I think it comes from everything. and there is not something special, like specific artist that I want to be like, because we also make something like very not usual with our music, so it also comes from different.
I think the inspiration comes not only for me, for music.
Yeah.
It also comes with artists that I like, and like people that I see and work with, and a lot of theaters and movies. So it also affects everything. Like the music can be sometimes more ambient, that can take the Anastasia singing and just become like a world, like around her singing,
Yeah.
and not like a musical line,
Mhm.
something like this.
Yeah, it's also even mood, everyday mood, changing your music and what you are doing in your music. It's all the time changing, totally.
Do you have ideas, maybe some projects that you're making
Yeah.
right now?
Yes.
Could you
Yeah, I'm
tell
working
us
on
a
a
little bit
line in
about
Tel Aviv that called Trauma Night,
Mhm.
which is a combined like art and music and nightlife in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
My dream is to do like in the middle of the night to see artists who do live music, and not to see only DJs and I don't know, and like easy music in the middle of the night. I want to hear noise when I come to the block in 4 a.m.
Mhm.
and I want to hear like experimental music and artists to do stuff. And this is my dream about like Tel Aviv. So now we are going to this way.
Yeah, Tel Aviv needs something fresh, I guess.
Yeah.
Something new.
We are now working on the first EP that's going to release in the summer probably. That will take this show that we're going to perform today and like the tracks from there, which is more like chill, I think, and more in Hebrew and songs that I can say.
Yeah.
And starting on new stuff to do like tracks,
Yeah,
to work
we,
on
we
electronic.
want to get like next step. I think it's more electronic part, like on music. We want to get more to like party stuff, so like Berlin style and things
Ah.
like that. And I wish, I guess, I want, we want that we will get there in that somewhere, the party stuff. Yeah. So new project gonna be more electronic, not like songs, no, tracks.
Mhm. I want to say thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
Yes.
having
You're
us.
always welcome. And I hope we'll hear more something.
Thank you.
And
Thank
see
you.
you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.